Hello YouTube, this is Engineer Pat 5290 coming to you with some weathering updates. I know I covered this in one of my announcement videos, but this video here is a little more up close personal look at some of my projects that I have recently done. First, I will start with the Santa Fe real quick. This happens to be an old Bachmann GP40. The only thing I did was just pretty much just dust it with a little bit of brown paint, especially darkened up the front, and just kind of give it a nice light weathering. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I just pretty much did a light wisp of the brown paint to make it just look a little dirty. But this turned out really good. I did this in about 5 minutes. But that's the Bachmann. Now, one of my favorite products that I absolutely love to do was this NS SD40-2 high hood that was made by Athearn Ready to Roll. I got this unit while I was at about 5th or 6th grade. Within maybe a few years, the engine died. The electronics, I cut out all the electronics and also uninstalled the motor. And I just kept it in pieces for a while. Some of the handrails have been broken off just from over time. But I saved all the parts, and I recently came across the idea of weathering it. So, since the unit doesn't run anymore, it'll be just a display locomotive on the layout. So, I came across the idea of doing it. I got some of my Krylon spray paint, and I'll turn the camera, and I'm going to actually focus on the trucks a second. The trucks on the locomotive turned out very, very nice. Kind of tilt it up so you can see it. The trucks look very realistic with the brown paint. The paint covered very, very well here. And this little inscription here, the camera's picking it up. That is the EMD building inscription. On all the truck frames, it says EMD. That's just the builder when they just imprint it there. That's very common on all locomotives. You will see an inscription. If it's GE locomotives, you will see a GE inscription. So this turned out nice. The number is 3234. That was originally built for Southern, and it is still retaining this number today with a new low short hood instead of the high hood. As we move on down the locomotive, as you can see, I wisped the locomotive with brown paint to kind of darken up the white. And the fuel tank, I actually put some fingerprints on it after the paint cured to kind of make like a little clean off spot of some of the dirt. I'll turn it to the back. Not much was done on the back, just a little bit of light weathering. And of course this side, which I'll tilt it back up. But I was very, very pleased with the results of this unit. I actually had some fun with this when I came home from school the other day. I did this project in about 15 minutes. I was glad I saved all the parts for it, and I was glad to put it back together. But I'm going to tilt it back so the light will sort of pick it up. But there are not many of these left in existence. A lot of these have been rebuilt by NS. But since the unit doesn't run, it's just going to be a little display since it is a retired unit. But I was very, very pleased with the results. And here's the front of it. See now, you can really see how grimy the front looks. I even grimied up the windows too with a little bit of overspray, which happened to turn out very, very nice. Turn it back around so you can. And the unit was nicely done anyway with some separately painted items here that Athearn did a good job with the separately applied detailing here. And also the 5-chime horn, as you guys can see right there. This is just showing off my latest project. I was very, very pleased with it. So, just kind of give you another view of it, especially that lower truck. I love the way the trucks are done here. The trucks turned out really nice. Even the wheels turned out very nice too. I'll zoom out real quick. You can see how realistic the wheels look. The the brown paint did an excellent job of covering it to make it look like a rust effect. So, just thought I would show this engine off real quick in an up close and more personal look. This is the main attraction. I don't weather a lot of stuff. I've been weathering a lot of my rolling stock, like this CS6 Hopper by Athearn. I weathered this car with paint. I even weathered another locomotive show. This was an old Tyco. These are just a few of the products I've done. But I wanted to make this video a little up close and personal, so you guys can really get to see it. I have received a lot of comments on my YouTube channel with my announcement video when I did cover this unit. They said it looked great. I just thought I would show this thing off and just show that it's a unit that's ready to be washed up and get freshly overhauled trucks. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you liked the locomotive and how I did it, please leave a comment, and please remember to give this a thumbs up if you liked the video. And anyway, I'll be getting new videos up soon. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm Engineer Pat, and I will see you next time.